Machiavelli's pragmatic approach to power in The Prince. Niccolò Machiavelli's The Prince, a seminal work of political philosophy, offers a starkly pragmatic view of power. It's a perspective that often clashes with traditional moral and ethical considerations. Machiavelli departs from idealistic notions of governance. He instead focuses on the practical realities of acquiring, maintaining, and wielding political power. Effectiveness, in Machiavelli's view, is prioritized over ethical considerations. The ends, namely the stability and security of the state, often justify the means. The ruler's primary concern, according to Machiavelli, must be the preservation of the state and their own position within it. This objective supersedes personal morality. Actions that might be considered morally questionable are permissible, even necessary, if they serve the greater good of the state. This is the core of Machiavelli's pragmatic philosophy. Manipulation is presented as a key tool in the arsenal of a successful prince. It is essential for both acquiring and maintaining power in a volatile political landscape. Machiavelli argues that princes should master the art of deception. They must learn to present a carefully constructed image to the world. The ideal prince should appear virtuous while acting primarily in their own self-interest. This calculated duality is crucial for maintaining control. The prince must be, in Machiavelli's words, a great pretender and dissembler. This requires a keen understanding of human psychology and the ability to exploit it. Feigning piety, loyalty, and compassion are essential components of this manipulative strategy. These outward displays of virtue can mask the prince's true intentions. The prince must be adept at manipulating both the populace and rival powers. This involves controlling the flow of information and shaping public opinion. By carefully controlling perceptions, the prince can maintain a favorable image. This image, whether genuine or fabricated, is a powerful tool for consolidating power. Through calculated appearances and strategic deception, the prince can consolidate power. They can neutralize threats and maintain their grip on the state. The debate of whether it is better to be feared or loved is central to Machiavelli's analysis. He explores the relative merits and drawbacks of each approach. Ideally, a prince should strive to be both loved and feared. However, Machiavelli argues that it is ultimately safer to be feared than loved. Love, according to Machiavelli, is a fickle and unreliable emotion. It is easily broken and subject to the changing whims of the people. Love depends on the goodwill and affection of the populace. This makes it a precarious foundation upon which to build a stable regime. Fear, on the other hand, is a more constant and reliable motivator. It is rooted in the threat of punishment and the prince's capacity to inflict it. Fear allows the prince to control subjects more effectively. It ensures obedience and deters rebellion, creating a more stable and predictable environment. However, Machiavelli cautions against excessive cruelty. While fear is essential, it should not devolve into hatred, which can ultimately lead to the prince's downfall. Excessive cruelty breeds resentment and animosity among the populace. This can create opportunities for rivals and incite rebellion, jeopardizing the prince's position. The key, according to Machiavelli, is to strike a balance. The prince must use fear strategically, maintaining order without becoming a tyrannical figure. The prince must maintain order without becoming tyrannical. This requires a delicate balancing act, using fear as a tool while avoiding excessive cruelty. Political survival is presented as the ultimate goal in The Prince. All other considerations are secondary to the preservation of the state and the prince's power. Machiavelli emphasizes the importance of adaptability and opportunism. The prince must be able to adjust to changing circumstances and seize opportunities as they arise. The ability to adapt to changing circumstances is crucial for survival. The prince must be flexible and willing to abandon traditional approaches when necessary. Machiavelli also recognizes the role of fortune, or virtue, in shaping political events. The prince must be prepared to navigate the unpredictable currents of fate. The prince must be both a fox, cunning and deceptive, and a lion, strong and decisive. This combination of traits is essential for navigating the treacherous landscape of politics. The prince must be able to outmaneuver rivals and weather political storms. This requires a combination of intelligence, ruthlessness, and strategic thinking. The prince must be willing to break promises and betray allies if necessary. Loyalty and integrity are secondary to the preservation of the state. The prince must be prepared to commit acts of violence if necessary. The use of force is sometimes unavoidable in the pursuit of political survival. The ultimate goal is to preserve the state and the prince's position within it. This objective justifies actions that might be considered morally reprehensible in other contexts. Ruthless pragmatism, according to Machiavelli, is the most effective path to political survival. Sentimentality and moral scruples have no place in the world of power. Power, in Machiavelli's view, is constantly contested. The prince must be vigilant and prepared to defend their position against all threats, both internal and external.